Success isn't just money or a frame. It actually is what you do and what you love to do. And honestly, when I look at people nowadays, they're just going after things that will just get them money, get them a good frame, give them a very good look. And that's where most of the people mess up. Whilst the smart people, well, the ones that are going after real success, find what they love and wake up every single day with the motivation to do the things that they love. And that is how you actually go into the realm of success. So in this video, we're going to discuss 5 things that you need to do and need to master if you want to be a successful person in your life. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that you have to do to become successful is to follow your passions and curiosities. Well, the last thing you have to do in this point is to wait for your curiosity. You never ever want to wait for your curiosity to come to you. Instead, what you should do is follow your curiosity, go towards your curiosity and look at the things that you enjoy. Look at the things that you love to do. It should be like, look at it in this way, that you get out of your bed every single day with a new motivation, a new set of motivation that will make you do the thing that you love, and you will do that thing very properly, very efficiently, and make the best of it. That's how you make a very good day and a day that you will always remember. So now you have to ask yourself one question. What is the thing that I naturally like and I am naturally curious about? Either it's riding a bike, riding a car, going on like boats, making content, sitting in front of a camera. It can be literally anything in this entire world. Even if it's playing Minecraft or video games, that is a very big curiosity and a very successful niche for most of the people. So yeah, that is the first sign you need to unleash. You have to take out those curtains and show everybody, show yourself most importantly, what you're curious about. Coming to point number 2, the point number 2 is very important. It is trying every single thing. Like I said before, you will just end up overthinking yourself on what I'm curious about. So what you need to do to unveil and release the things that you're curious about, you have to try each and every single thing. For example, let's say I have a man named John. John is 21 years old and he has a very unique personality. He doesn't like to do everything, but he also doesn't like to stay awake all night or just be on the couch all day. What he did was, one day he thought to himself, I am not even investing my time. He said to himself, I should start going to the gym. I should start making content. I should start swimming. I should start running every single morning. And one day he found a hobby, a curious point in his mind that clicked to him and said, this is a thing that I love. And guess what that thing was? Yeah, it was boat riding. The most boring thing for like most of the people. And what he did from that day onward, he started his boating company. He expanded it around the world. He first obviously started locally. Well, yeah, he needed a very big investment, but that's a separate part. We are looking at curiosity right now. So yeah, that's the main point that I'm trying to make. The thing that you're curious about has to stick with you, and you have to make it stick with you. Whilst trying everything, obviously you will not have success in every single thing because you're trying each and every single thing. Obviously in some point you might be successful, some point you might fail, and here's where you learn. When you fail, a failure has to be harsh, and that's like a universal truth. If your failure is not harsh, it's not hard, you're not learning. Your personality is, well, it's not even a personality, it's ego. A wise man once said, hard success brings personality and an easy success brings ego. And that is where you need to know that your failure is your feedback and you have to learn from it. Okay, coming to point number 3. Point number 3 is to follow your energy and not your opinions. Because most of the people like go, in my opinion, I can make more money in that. In my opinion, I can make more money in XYZ. Whereas when they actually go into that field, yeah, they go bankrupt. And that's like very sad for me to see. And yeah, it's, your families and everything, it just gets demolished, literally demolished. So what you should do instead, like, well, if you don't follow step number 2, you cannot apply on step number 3. First, you have to try everything. Then you have to see which thing matches your energy, or your energy matches a thing that you like to do. And that thing, like we discussed, can be anything. Okay, now coming to point number 4. Point number 4 says that falling in love with the process is a very important aspect. So yeah, fall in love with the process that you're going through. Most people, well, they are like so close to success, or so close to the thing that they want to achieve in their life, that they like give up at the last second or in the last few days before they like life-changing moments happen. And when that happens, yeah, that is really sad, obviously. But the winners, the real winners in this race, yeah, it is kind of a race. I should call it a race, but whatever. In the real winners, they keep their things, they keep their goals, they keep their hard work and strategies consistent. Even if it's like doing your hobby once a week for every single week, that's like 4 times a month. And yeah, you can do the math. It's like 48 times a year. But if you do that for many years, you can eventually get good in that and you can become a pro. But consistency is defined as a thing that has to be like recurring again and again until you achieve success. After you achieve success, it doesn't mean that you have to break your consistency. You still have to be consistent. You get the money, you get the things that you want. And yeah, that is a very important point, because nowadays in our society, I see young teenagers or even like people in their early 20s, 21s, or even in their 30s, they're not consistent. They go into one business, they like burn out. They go into the next one, burn out again. So sticking to the thing that you love and being unstoppable and consistent is directly equal to success. Coming to the last and final point is that your passion is yours, and that path has to be followed by you, nobody but you. Now take this thing out of your mind that there is competition in that field, yeah, that is actually a very big excuse. And the thing that you have to understand, your set of skills, your mix of mindset, your mix of what you have in your brain, yeah, that is not present in someone else. That is why you have to follow your path and a different person has to follow their path. Well, obviously it is full of trials and you should stop copying others. You should start building your own road. Because when you find a new thing in your society, a new problem that you have to solve, you will obviously find success in that. Now, let's take an example of a city. If, let's say, in a city, there are buildings that are already of the height of 450 feet, I guess, if they're already 450 feet in the sky, and there are some that are 500 feet in the sky, if you are to create a building that exceeds their height, obviously that building will get the attention that it requires and it will need. And that's because it stands out, obviously. To conclude, what we discussed in this video is very important. We discussed that the road to success isn't straight. You will have bumps, you will have to go around corners, many difficulties, sometimes ease. And yeah, that is how you go to success. We also discussed that it has all of trials. Sometimes you enjoy, sometimes you're happy. And the last thing that we discussed was passion. Passion isn't found. Passion is always built. So go out in the world, see what you love. Like start observing how you perform in different aspects, in different fields, and that is how you can find success. This message that I gave you in this video spoke to you. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified. And before you leave this video, what are you curious about right now? Maybe I opened your mind a little bit, didn't I? Maybe I gave you a road path. Maybe you start thinking, when I was a child, I used to play football, but now I'm on the sofa. I should get out in the field. So if I open your mind, make sure to comment that down. What are the things that you're curious about? And I hope you have a good day. I'll see you all in the next one.